Hey, this is Dave from Bay Stencil. Today I'm going to show you how to paint a QR code. If you've ever used a QR code, you know that it's something you point your phone at it and you snap a picture and it takes you to a URL or it gives you some other kind of information. And they're notoriously hard to cut and paint because when you just naively look at the pattern and try to look at dark and light and you try to cut the stencil, you find that the big places fall out. So that's where Bay Stencil comes in, and you can upload your QR code and you'll get a stencil and you'll see how to paint it. I'm going to paint it on a light surface, and I'll start here. I'm just going to pin this to the surface. And notice how my surface is already pretty light. I'm going to paint black on light. This pattern here needs to be black, and it needs to be on a light surface, or else it won't get red. So if I just if I've got a fat tip here, tick tick tick, and high pressure, I'm just going to hit it one time, really quick, and peel that away. You can see that it's nice and bright. And if I want to take a picture of that, I can do that and verify that it's going to scan. Let's get a little bit closer. There we go. There's a picture. Now if I look at it, I see that there's some little spaces on it where the bridges come together, and that's what holds the stencil together. It keeps these little islands from falling out. But I might want to touch this up, so I might just use a very light spray to do that. Let's see here. A light spray would mean feather duster, cap, and very low pressure, but I'm still going to use black. And I'm just going to go in and, oops, thought I was going to use black. There we go. Go in and just tap that like that, and get any place that looks like it's going to have a little, that it might not read totally correctly. These big things on the outside, they're just to orient your phone, so they're not going to affect whether or not the QR code is read. It's the interior stuff here. Any places that you get too big or too bright a gap might make it a little bit harder to read, but actually this is going to read just fine without any modification. I'm just doing this to make it look a little bit prettier. There we go. I'll take one more picture of that, and that'll be that. This is Dave signing off from Bay Stencil.